Hey everyone's Jackal Wolf coming at you with a brand new series on my channel. This is going to be the Skyfactory Survivor series. This is sort of a little bit of a brainchild I've got, mostly for the upcoming Skyfactory 4 mod pack, but I'm doing this one in Skyfactory 3 sort of as a pilot, a little test, proof of concept of what I kind of am hoping is going to be like a monthly challenge on my channel, and I do kind of hope other people find it interesting enough and would be willing to participate in it as well. Very, very similar, and I am going to be right up front with this. I am taking a lot of the format from the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge that I've been a part of. That is, designed and created by Michael Deering. So I am definitely appropriating a number of the concepts from that into this sort of monthly challenge. So for this pilot episode, I've given myself, a challenge as well as a goal. The challenge for this particular month, which is going to be December, I'm going to try to put out 8 episodes, 20 minutes each. But the challenge is I've been calling it the Parkour Orchard. So the challenge part of this is to only create platforms that are 5x5, and they're going to have a one block space in between. It's going to be the same thing for the roofs, so I won't be able to climb up to a roof and go across. No bridges. So only 5x5 platforms. I'll show what I mean here in a second. I'm just going to do up a little bit of a couple of these half slabs. So 5x5, and my goal is to get as many of the Pam's Harvestcraft saplings. So there'll be like the apple tree, and I think there's like an orange tree and a peach tree and things like that, and try to get as many of those in the little bit. Oh, I kind of messed that up. I want to make, actually I'm going to need 2 of those, to try to get as many of those saplings as possible in the limited amount of time that I've given myself, which is going to be 8 episodes, 20 minutes long, all uncut, very, very similar to the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge. Okay, good. I got a sapling there. Now, the reason I kind of have decided on this sort of format is I've been watching Bacon Donut very, very recently was streaming some of the alpha. It's like a closed alpha build of the Skyfactory 4, and it looks like the intention is to have more than just the standard Skyfactory, 1 block of dirt, a tree. I should actually get rid of you while I am at it. The scenario that he was playing was an underwater, bubble of glass that you start in, and it certainly looked like he was getting iron and stuff like that from trees, which I thought was really, really interesting. I'm going to assume that is a new feature in the Skyfactory 3 pack. Now, whether or not it's going to make into all the scenarios or not, I'm not too sure, but I am really, really excited about this whole sort of concept. So here is a 5x5 platform. This is the biggest that I can build. If I want to build a new platform, I've got to, make a temporary bridge to get across until I get like an angel block or something like that. I'm not going to be able to build in open space, but as soon as I get across, I've got to break that bridge, and then the only way across is to jump across. Now, for the series proper, I don't know if we're going to do it as maybe a hardcore challenge, or if we'll, keep it as a, a regular, Minecraft series where, I was meaning to vein mine that, where, if you die, you just sort of, continue on. For this pilot, that is what I've done. I have not put myself into survivor mode because I do want a good chance to kind of you know, kind of test out the whole idea, try to get the full 8 episodes. So again, uncut, 20 minutes. That's the full Minecraft day. Here I am. It's 12 o'clock. I think I started at 6 o'clock. I've got my face cam set up so you can see the time in the top corner and the day, which is, I guess, sort of a... not really cheating. I mean, this is all sort of personal challenge. So, I mean, I don't know. I certainly won't, you know, make anybody feel bad for not following the rules to the absolute letter. But if anybody is interested in trying this out, you know, you can contact me on Discord. We can discuss the rules. At Twitter, at Jackal Wolf is my Twitter name. We've also got, what's another way of getting, I guess, even a comment on this video. I, you know, am very, very interested to hear from people, especially when it comes to this sort of idea. I kind of lost that half slab, not the end of the world. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a second platform here. Again, just to kind of demonstrate what I think of as the, you know, requirements for the challenge part of this month. So, now, then we'll go into the little crafting menu and kind of see what we've got to do. I did a little bit of research, and it should be something that's possible to do in 8 episodes. December, if I post these on Wednesdays and Saturdays, though this first episode is obviously going to be late because today is Wednesday when I'm recording this. I think from here on out, I'm going to, you know, post these on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and that was unfortunate. Can I get you? Gotcha. Okay. Be posting them on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So here is the, you know, the parkour part of the challenge. I can, oh boy, I jumped right into that. That would have been unfortunate if I hit those leaves and dropped down. I did a little bit of a test, and that's probably going to be the hardest part of this whole challenge is not slamming my face into a tree and sort of going from there. But now there is... So as far as the actual goal is, there are a number of, actually I think it's 3, here we go. There are a number of Pam's Harvest Craft saplings that are, you know, you can make them in sort of like a regular Minecraft. In Skyfactory, I think the only way we can get them is through a Pam's Harvest Craft market block, which is something we're going to have to build. Actually, while we're here, let's really quickly look at the market, which farming for blockheads, Pam's Harvest Craft. Actually, I'm kind of curious. That one is wood and planks. And wool, so that's not too bad to make. I don't know if it's the same as this one here. This is the one that I imagine I have to do, which is 4 planks, 4 wool, and an emerald. Now, the emerald is going to be the tough bit. The wool I can get from, you know, infesting leaves with, whatchamacallit, with the silkworms, so that's not a problem. The emerald is going to be tougher. I think my best bet is to actually sift it from early on. So like a diamond. Ooh, boy, is it just diamond? Do I need a diamond mesh? What if we do the compressed? We can use diamond and, ooh, boy. My research earlier indicated iron as well, but I guess the particular build that we're running it in, I'm going to need diamond. So to get diamond, I'm going to have to sift gravel in an iron. So I'm still going to, so it's one extra step, though it's quite a bit more sifting to get up to that point. And then if I remember correctly, the emerald is a 1% drop chance. So definitely got a lot of work ahead of me, but I do think it's probably doable in 8 Minecraft days. So let's start grinding away at this tree. I should make myself a couple of tools, and I could have sworn I was doing the vein mining. Am I not? What am I not doing right here? Oh, it's because my hand's empty? That's why. I got to actually have a tool in my hand, and there's no point in vein mining this one now because it was just the last block. But I should actually make... Now, one thing I'm probably going to have a problem with is the despawn, or not the despawn, when I get these resources, I'm going to have quite a few go off the edge, and that is going to be a problem, but not the end of the world problem, just certainly a... is that going to be enough? Actually, I think this should be enough to... Oh, I did that wrong. I have to do it one at a time. We're going to do 4 crooks, and then the wooden crooks into the compressed crook. And that's going to last us quite a bit more time. So grab you. And we'll grab you. And it's getting late already. Now, one thing that is not really going to be an issue. I don't think I really got a whole lot out of that. One thing that's not really going to be an issue is going to be mobs, at least not early on. We've got to go, I think, like 25 blocks away from this spot before any mobs are going to spawn anyways. So, I mean, you know, if you are familiar with the Skyfactory, or even, I guess, just Minecraft in general, there's probably a lot of different challenges in that. I would appreciate any sort of idea for future challenges. I do kind of need to see what the final build is going to be for the Skyfactory 4. How many, you know, different scenarios and different challenges. You know, I've been thinking about this so long, and this is not my first attempt to do this video. I can't remember if I've actually explained about Skyfactory 4. So I'm doing this in Skyfactory 3 because it is what I have available. Ultimately, I'm going to want to be doing this in Skyfactory 4. Now, that is primarily because I want to be using it in the newest of the builds, but also, can I only get 3 of those? But also because it looks like the Skyfactory 4, what do we call it? The Skyfactory 4 game is going to come preset with a number of different starting challenges or starting scenarios. And I really, my thoughts are, if I do like a traditional Let's Play in them, I'm going to end up with you know, a year-long series in just like the one sort of starting condition, which will be fun, but I'm going to miss out on all that other, you know, the other great content. So I was watching Bacon Donut stream just recently, the alpha. It's like a closed alpha, so it's only a select number of people that are playing it right now. But he was playing Skyfactory 4 in a select alpha, and he was doing he was basically started, it was probably, I think, a little bit bigger than this, but it was underwater, and I'm pretty sure rather than you know, an endless void, it was probably water from bedrock, or wherever bedrock would be, right up to the ceiling. And he was in a glass bubble, and he was, you know, doing stuff in that area, and he was having to survive from there. That was when I saw him stream. There was at least, I want to say there was probably 20 different preset scenarios that they had, and you know, I want my opportunity to play in as many of them as possible. So I kind of like the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge format, and I think it might work well in this case, you know, as giving, you know, me an opportunity to play the game in multiple different ways, with multiple different end goals, but at the same time still, you know, creating content that's, you know, fun for me, fun for other people to watch. They're not all going to be chatty like this. I've really hoping that, you know, starting episode 2 in this pilot series, that, you know, we could get right down to it. Like here it is. It's almost midnight, and you know, I've got 2 platforms and 3 barrels on my screen. But I don't know. I am kind of really interested in this. I think it will work. And I really, I'll just leave that there. I don't know. I'm really interested in everybody's thoughts. You know, if you're familiar with Skyfactory or not, if you're familiar with modded Minecraft or not, I would be very, very interested to hear your thoughts. And like I said before, I am really hoping that people will be interested in, you know, doing these challenges along with me every month. If you do, let me know. Even if you just, you know, take a crack at it, do day one, or, you know, a couple of days at once, you know, give me a link down below. Give me a link on my Discord page, or you know, tweet me on Twitter. I would be very, very interested to see, you know, how other people handle this sort of whole idea. And again, I am borrowing heavily from the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge. So again, if you got any questions about the rules, you know, let me know. Give me a shout on any of those, you know, formats, or and you know, I would love to sit down and sort of chat about what my thoughts are, and you know, listen to what everybody else is thinking about this. So but we are running way out of time. I've probably got about 5 more minutes left in this video, so let's at least try to get a what I should do. Actually, I'm going to need more wood first. What I should at least try to do is get a mesh going and try to get some iron to get an iron mesh. And what we'll do is I need a couple more slabs, and what was I going to need? Some, how do we make these again? Oh, I need some sticks. I'm going to make some shears. Now, wooden shears are great. 4 will actually do pretty good. And let's start grabbing some leaves, because we're going to need some dirt to sift. Let's plant, put that back up. No, that's not what I want. I want saplings. That's what I want. So put that down there, and let's do a couple more really quickly. Oh, actually, let's make ourselves a, come on, there we go. I can just make myself a quick little axe. It's just gonna speed things up a little bit. Of course, I gotta actually put it into my hand so I can use it. And we'll go use these and use these. And use these, grab all of that. That is good. Let's plant another tree. So we'll come over here, and where have I got a piece of wood? What I'm going to do is I'm going to place you down there. Oh, no, okay, good. I was going to say, I hope it didn't put that wood in the thing. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work that way. All I'm doing here is I'm just blocking off my barrels. It will probably rain at some point, and I don't want these filling up with water, at least not yet. I don't have a use for water yet. And I lost that full log as well. So let's fill these up with the leaves. We're going to make a little bit of dirt. With that dirt, I can start a platform for my orchard and plant that apple tree. At least I'm a step ahead. Actually, while we're really quickly, let's look at the sapling. Oh, no, I gotta go down here. So all of these different saplings here. Now, my goal is to try to get as many of them as possible. There are quite a few of these Pam's Harvest Craft ones. I've got a feeling I'm going to have to buy them from that market. I don't think I can actually make, like, there's no way for me to get a papaya. Like, I'm clicking on that. Oh, it's that market. 1 emerald. Ooh, are they all that market? I was going to build the wrong market, to be honest with you. Maybe I don't need the emerald. Okay, I do need the emerald to buy them, though. And that is going to be the key. So I'm going to need quite a few emeralds. That is going to be the problem. Okay, we're getting really close. Let's grab a piece of wood and really quickly go over here. And we're going to make some more platforms. And we'll go out this way. So again, to reiterate, it is the parkour challenge. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to break that block, try to grab it. Nope. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be 5, right? And I'll go 1, and where's that dirt? And that sapling. And there's definitely going to be a lot of shift clicking for this series, and we're going to put that there. And let's just really quickly, okay, I am day 1 officially, so that is the end of this episode, but really quickly finish this off. And I'll put one more row. All right, now this is my concept with the tree in the middle. Anybody else doing this, they can come up with their own little plan, but we're just going to tab that up. And as you can see, there are some, I actually got quite a few apples on that. That's a pretty good, normally there's only like 2 or 3, but that is going to be great. They're going to turn red eventually, and you can harvest them to eat. But so that's going to be it for this one, guys. This has been episode 1 of my brand new pilot series on my channel. This is the Skyfactory Survivor series. If you enjoyed this video, please think about leaving a like and a subscribe. If you're interested in finding out more, you can contact me on Twitter at JackalWolf. Also, you can contact me on my Discord page. There's a link down below. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.